What's up, guys? My name is Victor and welcome to my YouTube page, which is all about helping people navigate their spiritual awakening or ascension process. And today's video is going to be the early May Ascension energy update. I'm going to give you a lay of the land, tell you what to expect, some themes that may come up for you that seem present in the energies as we speak. And also, I will make a part 2 video which will give you a few different ways that you can cope with the unique characteristics of the present energies. So quite fundamentally, you could look at this time as we approach the summer and then go into the fall of 2016 as like the quickening. This is kind of like the real deal now with the awakening process. A lot of us are getting kind of ushered into our awakened state. There's much less room for sloppiness, and your higher self is going to use any means necessary to get you to finally wake up for real and experience yourself in the awakened state. It's no longer just an idea. It's no longer something we're waiting for. It's finally upon us, and it's time to wake up. And from now until the fall of 2016, you can expect your awakening to take an accelerated manner that you may have not been used to. This is not to frighten you. This is just to kind of get you guys to really take this seriously, really courageously press through your fears and inner barriers that you know deep down are preventing your fully awakened state. Anything that you've been putting off, things you'd rather not deal with, hoping they'll go away on their own, it's time to look at those very things. And you know this in the depths of your being to be true. As always, the energies usually have some sort of a unique, characteristics, unique traits, unique themes that will emerge as a result of the energies, and I'm going to go into 3 of them right now. The first one is your body. Your body, your physical health and well-being and vitality and just physical condition overall is involved in the equation of you, your physical being, housing your spirit, housing your soul self, your higher self. Your higher self wants to merge with you. And what is required is a sound, healthy, vital body. So you may have things come up for you that bring to light aspects of your lifestyle, of your diet, of your fitness level, that are not necessarily in alignment with your truest, fullest expression. You might find that this could happen in a lot of different ways, but again, you might start getting signs. And don't be alarmed, usually the signs come in the form of health problems. You might start feeling really weak. You might start feeling like something brings to light that your muscles are just super like weak and kind of like you need to start lifting weights or something, or certain foods you're eating will start cause a little bit of a heightened reaction within your body where it becomes more obvious that, wow, these foods don't resonate with me. These foods make me feel kind of sluggish and mentally foggy and tend to weigh me down. These symptoms will become more obvious. And that's a good thing. That's because you are becoming more sensitive. The energies are expanding you, making you more sensitive to any little subtleties that are not in alignment with your truest expression. You're also going to find yourself examining your beliefs. You're going to start discovering in random, roundabout ways, through synchronicity, through life events, through your own pondering, various beliefs that you've embodied and held on to seemingly for the whole course of your life. You're going to start to see as illogical and foreign and not having a real place with your current level of understanding of things. It's because we absorb the attitudes, energies, emotions, and beliefs of people who we grew up around, people who we have lived around for a long time. We tend to absorb those and then take them on as our own, and then those foreign picked up energies, attitudes, beliefs influence our decisions, our thoughts, our emotions, and our day-to-day actions, and therefore they shape our life. Because your life is only an accumulation of the action you have taken. And the action you have taken is a result of the beliefs you hold. So this is good news. It's going to be maybe a little bit uncomfortable as you discover the bubbling up of these surfacing misaligned beliefs, because they have oftentimes anyway, uncomfortable energetic and emotional quality to them. It might not feel good. These beliefs you might find yourself buying into temporarily a fear of something, a fear of unworthiness, a fear that you're not going to achieve your goals, a fear that something bad's going to happen. And these fears are the manifestation of these like deeply embedded, misaligned beliefs. And there's usually a brief period where you seem kind of like flustered by it, where like, oh my goodness, I don't want this to be true. And whenever you really feel that, it's never true. That's kind of the good news. But even me saying that might not necessarily help you in the moment. But once you start to feel that way, where you have a belief, it causes you to feel uncomfortable, start to question that. Say, why do I think this? Where did this come from? What is the origin of this belief? And you'll find it. That's what the energies are going to do for you. They're going to bring that to light. But initially, it comes on a little strong and hard. And again, it can overwhelm you. But just give it time. Breathe. Remind yourself that this is because I feel this way. Your soul never feels anxiety. So any time you have a belief that makes you feel negative in any way, that's not really truly your belief. And now it's just a matter of getting to the bottom of it, discovering the source of it. And it's real easy. Once you figure out where it came from, it's almost like our minds can say, okay, well, I guess this makes no sense to hold on to. But until you discover the source, your mind has no choice but to assume that it's your belief. And if it's your belief, then the emotions are going to manifest as a result. Okay? But allow yourself the time, make time to go into meditation and ask yourself these questions. Why do I feel this way? Why do I think this? Where has this come from? These deeply embedded beliefs are like the fundamental reason why people are not awake right now. Because we don't know they exist. We don't know we're walking around being influenced by these misaligned beliefs. Beliefs that have no business being in our aura. And certainly would not have been a choice by our soul to pick up and carry around. However, that's the nature of the human being. That's what we do. That's what this third density of reality is all about. But we're moving into a fourth density of reality. If we want to do that, this bullshit can't come with us. And fortunately, these energies are going to reveal to you just what you're hanging on to, so you can go, so you can ascend, so you can raise your vibration sufficiently to make it into the fourth density Earth. And number 3, and this ties in with the rearrangement and the realignment of your belief structures, is your desires, your goals, the things you want in life, the people you want to be around, the jobs you want to have, the places you want to live. All of these also are influenced by your core beliefs. And as you start to rearrange and sift through your misaligned beliefs and let them go, you're going to find that your ultimate goals in life, your desires, the people you see that you want to be with, this may in fact start to change as well, because again, it's influenced by those core beliefs. Allow that to happen. Don't let yourself grasp onto any future aspiration as a means of feeling temporarily secure, okay? Allow everything to be in flux. Expect that this is a time where everything's coming to light to look at, to examine. So make no plans, make no real solid plans. And if you do, allow them to be somewhat flexible, understanding that you very well may change your mind tomorrow or 5 minutes from now. This is the time of self-inquiry, self-examination. Allow this time to be. It's the Mercury retrograde period. No one likes these Mercury retrogrades, and honestly, I don't know why. Are you so perfect at navigating your life that you make no mistakes, that require no re-examination? I'm not. I don't know anybody that is. We're human beings. We do the best we can, but we could always use a time to really kind of go back and say, okay, who am I? What do I want? What do I believe? And in doing so, these energies will support that. You'll come to many, many discoveries about yourself very quickly, very effortlessly when you yield to the energies themselves and allow them to bring to light all these different things that don't have any business being in your being. But if you fight against it, if you insist on going in a particular direction because your mind thinks you need to, that's where the stress, that's where all the chaos is going to come in. But if you learn to just let go and flow with these energies, they're not that bad. They only want to help awaken you. They want to kind of nurture you gently awake. It's us who resist and it's our mental ego that screws it all up and creates all this wreaks havoc in our being, in our life. But it doesn't have to be that way. Okay? So just allow flexibility and fluidity in your life, in your projections, in your desires, because they're subject to change, especially this month. And lastly, I want to just discuss that because of the nature of the time we're living in, this acceleration, which everyone talks about acceleration, but now is the real acceleration, okay? The real time to finally, really, really, truly, for real, awaken, okay? But that's easier said than done. There's a lot that goes into that sort of thing. So you're going to probably experience there's a greater chance from now, not just this month, from now until like the fall of 2016, where you're going to start to experience a lot more spiritual awakening symptoms. Not so much physical. I'm not saying like get ready to feel tired and not get any sleep. I'm talking about kind of like the interesting ones, the wild ones, like the earth-shattering ones, like communication from your guides, feeling like you're channeling sometimes, just more magic. More lucid dreams, more outer body experiences, more psychic phenomena, more telepathic interactions. This kind of shit's starting to become more normal to you. So therefore it will happen more, because these are your natural abilities. They're only not functioning and not happening very frequently because you're not quite awakened yet. But as you awaken, these things aren't going to be so weird. They're going to just be experienced as your normal, natural human abilities. But they're going to start to happen because it's a time for this shit to start happening, basically. And that's exciting. Only your fears color them in a dark and scary way. But slipping into an outer body experience, having a lucid dream, having premonition, those are all assets to the human life, are they not? They're highly beneficial to you achieving what you want. So don't be afraid of them. Whatever you're experiencing, it's perfect for you. There is nothing that's going to come into your life that isn't relevant and ultimately holds a higher purpose. And some of the other awakening type of symptoms that I haven't spoken about yet, like experiencing really dark negative energy, that very well may happen too. And our fears and misaligned beliefs as they come up and are experienced as fears oftentimes do manifest as projections of fear-based manifestations. Some of you guys might be having like really fucking like scary ass dreams where you're being like picked on by demonic type of like astral entities. They're just projections of your fears. They have no real power. And just again, this kind of stuff may or may not happen to you. It's going to you're really getting into the awakening now, okay? Whether you want to or not. So expect it. Expect the fun, wild ride, okay? And know that whatever comes into your life, your field, your experience, you have the power within you to handle it. There is nothing that will come into your world, in your life, in your experience, that is too much. So anything that happens in your life that might be big, say, wow, I must be a freaking badass because I'm having this happen. All you need to do is let go and allow your true self to reveal itself to you.